If you read the title of this video, you're probably thinking, she did what? She exfoliated her skin 30 days in a row? Yes, I did, and I want to explain to you why, and I want to share with you the products I used and how I was able to exfoliate my skin every single day for 30 days. Now, most doctors, dermatologists, they say only exfoliate your skin once a week. Then I've heard others say exfoliate your skin no more than 2 to 3 times a week. And that's pretty much what I've done for, I'm now 51 years old, so for, I don't know, 30 years of my life that I've actually been into skincare, I've only exfoliated maybe once or twice a week. But then I saw another doctor who was saying you should exfoliate your skin every single day. And then I thought, you know what, isn't it interesting that I can't even seem to find doctors that agree with one another? That's why people go to different doctors for second opinions, because not everyone shares the exact same information. Now, before I share this video and before anyone goes and burns the skin off their face and tries what I did, I am not a doctor, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician. I am just a 51-year-old woman who has been in love with skincare for probably since I was 25, 30 years old, and I've done a lot of experimenting on my own skin, so I am only sharing what works for me. Always ask your dermatologist or your esthetician for advice before you try anything that I say works well for me. I'm sure most of you know the older we get, our skin obviously is going to keep changing and changing and changing. Our skin cells don't turn over as rapidly as they did when we were, you know, teenagers or in our 20s or 30s. But I noticed that the older I'm getting, I was starting to notice a little bit of texture, and I felt like my skin cells, even though I use a really high strength retinol, my skin cells were turning over, but I felt like I wasn't able to get them to shed off, to exfoliate quickly enough. So when I saw this dermatologist, or I'm not sure if he was a dermatologist, I was just scrolling through social media, and when he was saying we should be exfoliating our face every single day, at first I thought, man, he probably isn't that good at what he does. But then I thought, let me just try it. So I started out, instead of doing once or twice a week, I started doing like 2 to 3 times a week, and then I bumped it up to 3 to 4 times a week and 4 to 5 times a week. I didn't just, you know, go ham and start exfoliating my face every single day, because that probably would have been terrible. So I worked my way up to it. I'm so shocked that this is my skin after 30 days, and I didn't do before and afters because I didn't even think I was going to share this. Honestly, I thought I was probably going to damage my skin and then have to share with you guys what not to do. So like I said, I did not just jump on in and start doing this every day, and I didn't use the exact same exfoliator every single day either. So I want to share with you the different exfoliators that I used and quickly why I would choose to use that exfoliator on that day. And on the days that I felt like my skin was a little more, I don't want to say sensitive, because if your skin's feeling super sensitive, I would not recommend exfoliating. But on the days where I felt like my skin maybe was like, can we have a little bit of a break? I would just use like a gentle exfoliating face wash, which was only on my face, you know, for a few seconds, and then I would rinse it off. So that I still consider to be an exfoliating day when I did something super gentle like an exfoliating face wash. So exfoliating is different than, you know, what say retinol or Retin-A will do. Retin-A, retinol, a vitamin A product, will help the skin cells to turn over more rapidly. But if those skin cells are turning over more rapidly and they're sticky and they're stuck on our face, then our Retin-A and our retinols and things like that probably aren't gonna, we're not gonna feel like they're doing anything, because those dead skin cells are still just hanging out on our skin. So I used an exfoliating product like alpha hydroxy acids that would pretty much help eat that dead skin off the surface of my face. So as my skin cells were turning over more rapidly with the vitamin A type product, I was able to help shed that dead skin off. But then I also didn't want to deal with any blackheads or large pores, so I would use a beta hydroxy acid that would help go deep down inside the pore versus just on the surface like an AHA. And the beta hydroxy would go deep down in the pore and clean out, scoop out what's inside the pores to help make the pores appear even smaller. The other thing I would do is I would actually mix acids with my nightly retinol to help my retinol work even better to turn those skin cells over, and of course then the acid would help eat it off my skin. So you have to really know your skin to know what your skin can tolerate, and the products I used are products that I'm very familiar with, that I've used over and over. I didn't just go willy-nilly try something brand new to do this 30-day experiment. So now let's talk about the products that I use, because I'm sure many of you have already jumped to this part of the video to find out what I actually use. Now, most of you know, if you are not new to my channel, you will know this is my all-time favorite Holy Grail exfoliator. This is by the brand DERMATOLOGIST. This has a nice combination of an alpha hydroxy acid, this has vitamin C, this has the beta hydroxy acid. So not only does this help eat the dead skins off the surface of my skin, but it also goes deep down inside the pore and keeps the inside of my pore clean, and then it also helps to brighten my skin as well. This is one that I still only use about 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week, but if you're looking for kind of like that one-stop shop that does it all, it's the most amazing overall exfoliator that I've ever used. That's why I talk about it all the time. I do have a discount code for this product also. This is not a sponsored video. None of these products are sponsored. None of these products were gifted to me. I paid for everything, and most of the links that I do use, full disclaimer, they are affiliate links, so no pressure to ever use my links or codes. Feel free to just Google products that you're interested in, but if you do use my links, thank you very much. One thing about this product, why it's been my holy grail for the past 2-3 years now, many products we have to wait 3, 4, 5, 6 months to see results. With this product, I saw results overnight. This is their Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum. And so that's what they say. You will wake up the next morning with instant results. Honestly, I thought it was just kind of, you know, marketing when I first got this product. But then when I tried it, I didn't even wait till overnight. Probably an hour after applying it, I looked in the mirror and I just could not believe how tight my pores looked, how super glowy my skin looked, but it wasn't dried out. It still felt super duper hydrated. So if you're impatient and you're pretty much looking for that one-stop shop exfoliator, this is one that I highly, highly, highly recommend. Now, if you're in the mood for that Mac Daddy exfoliator, that is one that I would only use. Now, this one I would definitely only use probably once a week, maybe twice a week. But this is a great one if you are looking to really make an instant difference. Say you have to go to a party or a wedding or whatever. This is one that you don't have to wait till overnight. After I rinse this off, I have immediate results with this product. This is by the brand Dermatologica. This is their liquid peel foliant. This is a dynamite exfoliator. If you want instant results, you leave it on 1 to 2 minutes. Sometimes I'll leave it on like 3 to 5 minutes, and then I just rinse it off with lukewarm water, and oh my gosh, instantly my skin, it's like red carpet ready skin. I absolutely love this. If I only want a BHA or salicylic acid, if I only want something that's going to go deep in the pore and clean out the inside of the pore to make my pore look smaller, to get rid of any blackheads or anything like that, this is a product by Paula's Choice. This is their jumbo size that I got, but I've been using this since I was in my 20s. It just has a watery texture. I'll just apply it with my finger, sometimes with a cotton round. But if large pores or blackheads are your problem, this right here is my favorite product for that. One other product that has quickly become another holy grail is this one by Paula's Choice also. This is their newest exfoliating product, but this one doesn't have a BHA. This one doesn't have the ingredient that goes inside the pores. This one just eats everything off the surface. This is so gentle, and it's basically a toner. This is so gentle that I could use this every day. This one has mandelic acid and lactic acid in it, and it has a bunch of other really nice ingredients as well. But if you deal with hyperpigmentation or melasma and you want something that's gentle enough to use every day, this one is absolutely gorgeous. I get the most beautiful glow, instant results with this as well. And then I mentioned how I use a Retinol product every single night. Maybe I'd say about 6 months or a year ago, I discovered another product from the same brand of Retinol that I use. I use the Medic 8 Crystal Retinol, and I use their highest strength. This is the most amazing vitamin A product for my face that I've ever used, but this is a vitamin A product, and this isn't necessarily an exfoliator. This makes my skin cells just turn over more rapidly. Well, they sell a product called Sleep Glycolic that you can put on before or after you use this, and this Sleep Glycolic will make this retinol work even more potent and give you even more glowy results. So not only are the skin cells turning over and turning over and turning over more rapidly, but now this is gently eating everything off your skin. So this is a nighttime product only. If you use this during the day, you're gonna hate it because it kind of leaves like a film on the skin, like peel off if you're trying to put makeup, things like that over it. So I'm pretty sure they are aware of that. That's why they call it their sleep glycolic. But mixing just the teeniest amount, like half of a pea size of this with this product, or usually I'll just layer one first and then the other. Oh my gosh, this has really taken my skin to the next level so that this vitamin A product will work even better. If you want to see that other video of why I do not use prescription strength Retin-A anymore and why I now use this as my nightly vitamin A product, I'm going to pop that other video up here if you wanted to click on it and check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.